the '98 World Cup, and David Beckham is playing brilliantly against Argentina. In the second half, Beckham was fouled by midfielder Diego Simeone, who rammed him in the back and knocked him down. Beckham, while still lying on the ground, retaliated in anger with a kick right in front of the referee. And he was kicked out of the game, and England was forced to play with only 10 men the rest of the game. They ended up losing in a penalty shootout. Beckham's momentary loss of control cost England the chance to win its most important game of the year. Now, being able to maintain control is one of the most important tools an elite athlete can possess. And it's one of the secrets to mental toughness. And it's a secret because most athletes think the opponent is on the other team. The truth is that the real opponent is you. It's you versus you and your mind, and any loss of control can disrupt not only your performance, but your entire teams as well, as we saw in the Beckham incident. The great news is that you can be in control anytime you want if you commit to some simple mental practices with that same determination that you use to develop your physical skills. Soccer and really any other sport, it's a very emotional game, and players must go into the game prepared for cheap shots and trash talking. You know, sometimes it may not even be your opponents that trigger a loss of self-control. Coaches, teammates, and even your own thinking can be just as destructive, if not more. One mental toughness secret to keeping in control is to have a plan in your head for what you'll do when the inevitable trash talking or the foul happens. Before you ever step on the field, you must mentally practice how you want any situation to play out that leads you to getting your best results. To do this, start by thinking about times in the past when you have lost control and examine why it happened. It doesn't matter if it happened in practice, scrimmaging, or in a game. Now, as you think about those times, ask yourself, what really caused you to lose that control? And when you figure that out, then question yourself about your reactions. Ask yourself, was it worth it? What did I gain from that? Did I really have to lose it like that? Could I have done something different? Could I have ignored it? Now, here's the most important question. How could I handle myself differently the next time something like this happens? Your plan will start to formulate, and I recommend you actually write it down or journal about it and commit yourself to this new way of handling yourself. And you've got to make this a high priority, just like you do with your training and your conditioning, your practices. Remind yourself of the benefits, not only to yourself, but your teammates, in developing this mental toughness secret. Having self-control means not letting your emotions sidetrack you in competition, right? It's hard to fight your emotions in the heat of the battle. You'll most likely have the ability to keep your wits if you follow the plan you develop and practice it in your mind before the game. Now, there are athletes that are victims of their thoughts and emotions, and then there are elite athletes who master them. Which side will you be on? Now, after the big loss to Argentina, Beckham was trashed in the British papers. Soccer fans throughout the country were throwing darts at his picture, and he faced boos everywhere he went the next season. As you know, he came back. He exhibited extreme mental toughness by coming back strong and becoming one of the most popular players in the sport. You know, the other mental toughness secret is to never give up, especially on yourself. I'm Craig Sigel. Click the link below, go to our site, get some free training for how to compete under pressure.